Hello, my name is Matt Dotsey, and I'm a senior, and I will be attending the College of New Jersey for business. Well, that's kind of a big list. Alright, so I tried freshman football, and that didn't really work out as planned. After freshman football, I did the food club, which also didn't work out. And then I kind of gave it a rest until like junior year where I joined badminton, which is awesome. I joined robotics, which is also awesome. I joined stage crew, which is also awesome. And ski and snowboard club, which is also awesome. When I look in the mirror, I see somebody who tried really hard in school. I'd say I'm more of a yes person. I'd say this shirt does not properly represent me as a human being. I find it hard to say no to people sometimes. It's really just difficult. Like, you don't want to let people down. I do love to be friends with everybody, actually. I think it's really cool to have a bunch of different friends with like different groups of people, which is why I tried so many different things. Like, it's cool when you can be friends with different people. Like, I played football, so I was friends with the football people, but the same people that play football don't play badminton. So you get like the different kind of personality. You can learn a lot from other people. I had a couple teachers that I really looked up to. I looked up to Mr. Ruwan. Mr. Ruwan was awesome. Came in freshman year, and it was kind of a weird transition, and I was taking a lot of hard classes, and it was just, it was difficult. So like, Mr. I was a pretty cool QPS teacher, and it was cool to like have a teacher that really knew what he was talking about and actually loved what he was talking about and was willing to give his time to the students. And I also had Mr. Rosenberg, sophomore year, or no, that was junior year, whoa. Mr. Rosenberg junior year, so long ago already. And he was a really cool teacher because I like history a lot as a subject, and he was just a really good teacher for it. Day 3 of high school, Joel Levin, if you're watching this, you're a terrible person. Joel Levin, after football practice, throws the locker door in my face, blood everywhere. Came in the 4th day of school with stitches on my face. It was so bad. Nobody wanted to be my friend anymore, and that, as I said earlier, that really just hurts me because I like to be friends with everyone. Mr. East, competing in Mr. East, because I had a great time in Mr. East. I thought that was lots of fun. It was really cool. And then the 5th would be One Axe over the weekend, because that was awesome too. And I actually won something, which was a nice way to put a cap on senior year. I won Best Scenic Design for the set that I made, and we won Best Play overall. So you spend so much time in this one place, and you finally like learned, as soon as you learn all the ins and outs of the place in which you live, you kind of like tossed out of it and you're thrown into a different world. It's just like this huge momentous occasion. It's kind of like the end of your childhood, and I think a lot of people kind of look like defining moments because you see it in the movies like, this is where my childhood ends. I watched a play over the weekend, and this guy's like, my childhood ended when my brother ran away from home. And my brother's never ran away from home. He doesn't know where directions are. He couldn't find his way out of the house if he wanted to. It's like, I'll never have that moment. So I'm kind of trying to find like that moment where my childhood will end. And I think like for graduation, as soon as you step out of that school and after that moment, your actions like will have much more. I do think East has prepared me well. I think East is a pretty good school. I think they gave us a very good experience. I think I learned a lot, and I think that no matter what college I go to, that the stuff that I've learned at East will help me along the path. I think I've had a lot of good experiences here that'll help me out in the future. I think I've learned a lot in high school. I think I'm a lot less naive than when I came in, because in addition to like teaching you a lot at school, high school teaches you, it's like you actually learn how to be much more of an adult. Like, you have experiences in high school that kind of are reminiscent of, well, they like take away. They don't. It's not, I feel like you can't say take away because take away make it sounds like a bad thing, but like they kind of change you as a person. They augment you because augments like change for the better. There's a couple people. I'd like to thank Cindy because she made a couple good raps. I thought the raps were pretty good. In addition to that, I'd actually like to thank everybody that I've had a chance to talk to in my 4 years at East, because I think everybody's really good at one thing, at least one thing. Some people are really cool and they're good at more than one thing. And when you talk to that person, you learn about that one thing that they're good at, and you kind of get a feeling for why they're so good at that one thing. And you can kind of learn from that person. You can learn how to, if you're not so good at that one thing, you can learn how to get better at that one thing. And then with that, you can make yourself a better person. I feel like my one thing would be trying my hardest to make everybody else's lives better. I think I'm okay at sometimes at helping other people out. Quotation is a serviceable substitute for wit, by Oscar Wilde.